All right, how's it going, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome in. Started a little bit later. I got up pretty early actually this morning, but I just laid in bed for a bit before I got my day started. But yeah, I wanted to stream today. Of course, I mentioned streaming today from yesterday. You know, I said I'll be back tomorrow to stream because I got so excited about playing some ranked. I want to play some more ranked today. But before we do that, allow me to introduce you to the nagai style as dubbed by Taichi. So I also couldn't get back to bed because I looked at my phone. So I woke up at like 6 a.m. And my alarm was set for 7. I glanced at my Discord, right? And then Garange here put a Twitter link in my Discord. It was a link to Daiji, and this is what I saw. And after this, I couldn't get back to sleep. I got too excited. So I gotta work on like not looking at my phone when I wake up. But let me show you. Allow me to show you what I saw. And I mean, I could have. I laid in bed for a little bit. It's like I gotta like close my eyes, but I'm like, oh, I gotta get up, get my day started to show you guys this. So this is a video that Daiji, little clip that Daiji recorded and put on Twitter. Let me read it here for you too. The Japanese translated version, sorry, the Twitter translated version, Japanese to English. It's the Dustlink Ojimura method and nagai method. Greedy set. Well, if it collapses 3 times, even Potemkin cannot withstand it, obviously. So, what is this nagai method? I'm like, is he referring to me? And of course, perhaps he is by quote retweeting my video here. So, let's take a look at it. All right, so 2K2D. Oh yeah, okay, the dust setup, ice spike. This is the Ojimura method, I believe. The little cross up, really neat. And yo, wait a sec, we've seen that before. Yo, is that the nagai method? That's pretty sick. I'm very it's very cool to see stuff that I worked on be featured on Daiji stuff, because I've been following Daiji for a very long time. Is my music on? Hold up. Music is on, you just can barely hear. Anyway, I've been following Daiji since the beginning of Xrd, because Daiji has been doing a lot of Xrd Ramethal things. And then we saw a lot of different dizzy things from Daiji and Xrd. So to actually see something from that video in here brings me quite a bit of joy, so that's cool. Although I don't remember doing this in the video. Did I do this in the video? Like super jump JK air dash back JH. I thought I reserved that for one of my streams. I'm like, I gotta save it for one of my streams. Maybe I did put it in the video, unknowingly. But the nagai method came about when I was editing my video, and I told Paluna that if I ever find anything cool while editing my video, I'd send it to Paluna first and foremost. So before I published my video, maybe I did put it on there, because I do remember sending this to Paluna beforehand. It didn't feel right for me to put out the video before I sent Paluna my tech. So maybe this is somewhere in there. I don't know. Making videos like this takes a long time, and everything's kind of a blur. But yeah, anyway, a little bit of recognition, yeah, from somebody who also does a lot of dizzy content. It feels good. So why don't I show you guys exactly what the nagai method is, if that is even it. Maybe the nagai method was was this part. I know this was in my video. 2K2D for sure. KS fish dash up 5D. This is cool too. I can never get this part to work. Wings of light into P fish and then K fish, and P fish would like kind of pull them out. I can never get that to work. So maybe I'll look into the Ojimura method. The nagai. Is that called nagai method? Is that what it is? Like the original is this kanji right here. I think it's the kanji for she. I don't know what it actually it like means style, right? So is this like nagai-shiki? I don't know. Wakarimasen. I don't know. Is that nagai-shiki? I don't know. You all let me know. Granga, do you know Japanese? Yo, Evil Death Machine, how's it go? Hope you're doing well. Do you know Japanese? I think in my studies, this means shiki, like F-shiki. Anyway, thought I'd share that with y'all. And now that I have, that kind of, that, I don't know if that should make me that excited, but it does. I'm very happy with that. I call everybody's thing like, oh, this is the nagai. Oh, I don't say that about myself. I say like, oh, this is the paluna, this is the daiji, and then for someone else to be like, yo, this is the nagai, kind of makes me happy. Is that the thing where I'm like, maybe I'm like, how do you say? It's like one of those psychology things where you treat people how you want to be treated or something like that. Secretly, I want someone to be like, yo, this is the nagai style. Now my dream has been fulfilled, and I can now live peacefully for the rest of my life. Yo, Marcus, how's it going? Gorgonzola Platypus. I heard something about Japanese. Nani ga atta no? Yo, yukkuri ite omoimasu ka? Or, moraimasu ka? Please say that slowly again. It was a synonym. I like cinnamon. Yo, the real Arctics, how's it going? What's up? Okay, so the nagai method, it involves, I've been doing this for the last 2 days, so I apologize for those who are constantly being fed my style. There's like in and out monster style fries, animal style fries. This is now the nagai style fries, so let's try it out. So basically what we're gonna do is a super jump JK. And then we're gonna air dash back. So I think the way I've kind of figured, like how do I say? I usually just mash these buttons out. The nice thing about like modern games and inputs is that there's like quite a bit of input buffering, so you don't have to be extra precise. You can just like literally make sure you get the super jump out and mash a JK. And once you've done 2 JKs, you can mash air dash back and then mash a JH. But I'm a little self-conscious, I don't want to be called a masher by my peers. So I'm going to try to time it, strategically time it. Like maybe not like completely mash it. Maybe I'll like triple tap it on the way up and then double tap it on the way down. Like we got a AK-47 or something like da-da-da. I don't know. Is that what AK-47s do? I don't know. We have like a semi-automatic rifle. Bam, bam. This is the American style. Okay, can't do it though. I'm not really good with guns. There you go. I was trying to read it for you, and then it switched. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me post it here for you. That's not it.
Wait a moment.
There you go. I hit the translate button and it said nagai method. Anyway, so doing the nagai method or the nagai-shiki allows you to get this air dash back on the way down at the lowest height. It also well, that and it auto times, well, definitely auto times that. It also auto times a safe jump if you do it in certain areas, such as here. Right. And then it helps you continue that combo. I didn't hold back on the safe jump. Maybe I didn't do a safe jump here. Yeah, so you can safe jump it. I was thinking, maybe we don't need to do 2S all the time here. We can probably get away with a 5K, right? 5K 2D? That might help with conversions, although that does quite a bit of damage. Alright. Let me know if the music is too quiet. I adjusted my sounds because I noticed that my I noticed that my notifications, like when someone subs or follows, it's like really loud. So I turned down the volume quite a bit on a lot of different things actually. So Daiji did the guy method like that. Oh my gosh, we can get behind them? Hello? The guy. We have to adjust it a tad bit louder for another. I can barely hear. Okay, sounds good. How's that? Appreciate it. Thank you, Grunge. I'm too loud. I also, yeah, I turned down the notifications. I also turned down the what do you say? My music, of course. But hopefully the notifications aren't too bad. Actually, you know what? Might as well test it out right now. Take this opportunity while I have you here, Grunge. Y'all, you have work today? Alright, so this is what it sounds like. We're gonna do a little test for follow. Let's do a. I'm gonna test it out. Here we go. Kevin. Yo, we got a Kevin new in. How's that? Let me know. Kevin, thanks for the follow. Oh no, okay, maybe I won't ask. Oh no, I'm sorry. Or maybe it's good, maybe it's complicated, like you're now like the president of your company and you're like, man, I don't want to be a president. I don't want more responsibility. Oh, channel redeems aren't working properly? Okay, roger that. Sorry guys. A little bit of a wrench in my gears. Yo, that chat, what's up? Sorry, yeah, my bot's not working either. Oh my god, no one is. No, only you guys are here, showing up to work. My bots, nothing. They're all asleep. Okay, here we go. That bot should be okay though. Hold up. Let's see, YouTube. The stream broke. Oh no. Okay, give me a sec. The cloud bot is on though. We're gonna deactivate it and reactivate him. Alright, one moment everybody. Okay, give it like a couple seconds maybe. Oh, that. There you go. Edie. Alright, now we're working. Was that gold ship? Gold ship kind of flashed, I think. Let me try that again.
Well,
hold up. I can hear gold ship, but I can't see her. What's going on? Give me a sec here. Things just need to get connected. Yo, D4C, how's it going? I will answer that in just a moment. Just give you 1 second here, my friend. Got a little bit of stream scuff here. Trash. That should be okay, right? Okay, let me try this again. Still a little iffy.
I can win! I feel great! I can do this!
Alright, I think they're working now.
well,
There we go. Yeah. Everyone is here. Gold ship is here. My bot's here. Grunge's here. The chap is here. How you guys doing? Hope you all doing well. So, D4C says, thank you for the recent Dizzy video. I'm trying to learn her. I'm struggling to do the air dash back JH. JH having's way tight. End up doing 5H sometimes. I'm like level 80 with her. It's a little bit of a complicated input. Where I practice it is in the corner first. Like, throw them in the corner. Actually, use these settings here, D4C. Go to opponent settings. go crouch, guard after first hit, and then disabled. So this way they are blocking at only the first hit, of course. Wait, no, hold up. No, you want guard all. Okay, so here we go. Crouch, guard all, and disabled. So this allows you to overhead them, but they'll block any mids and lows. So once you have that setting set, throw them in the corner, hold up forward, and then try to practice the air dash back JH here. I'll use my dash macro here, right? And then 5k 2D. I'd start off with that. When you get a little bit more advanced, then you start this. You go guard after first hit, 2k 2D, get the fish behind them, air dash back JH, and then do the rest here. The close slash 2H thing, like, I keep like advertising it, I keep preaching it. I don't think I've, I've probably done like once or twice in a match, but it's very difficult to do consistently, especially online. So if you're not getting it, don't worry too much about it. Don't feel too bad about resetting right back into the 2k 2D again, and then kind of trying to make that work. I think that's totally acceptable, especially if you're just starting off with the character. Like I'm Vanquisher top 50, 1600 Dizzy. I don't do this. I preach it all the time. I think it's important to do. Now that we can do it consistently, it's important to practice stuff like this if you want to like maximize on Dizzy's damage output. But yeah, chap, what's up? How's it going? I'll have to go over the notes and I see if anything I'll add. When I get the chance, I'll set them. Yeah, I need to like work on my own notes. I'll do that. I promise at some point I'll do that. My videos are more up to date than my notes at the moment. So the chap says, I've been trying to practice on my Steam Deck, but there's some nasty input delay on it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's always a problem. Yeah, you don't want to be practicing on just any sort of frame delay, because that might just basically gaslight you into thinking you're doing something right when you're actually not. Neopop, how's it going? What's up? Yeah, I've been watching her Dizzy guides for a while now, and I can't thank you enough. I used to complain about her a lot, but now I found out it's just a skill issue on my side. Well, first of all, thanks for saying that. I appreciate the kind words. But yeah, no, I don't think it's a skill issue too much there, Neopop. She just wasn't built very stably. Is that the right word? She wasn't she's a good character now. Good as in she's a character that you can play confidently now. Back in 1.0, you kind of had to force things to work. So her game plan wasn't very stable. She's a lot more stable now. So like, I don't think it's too much of your issue than it is the character in general. I believe that is the case. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm still working on stuff too. Like I don't have everything all figured out. So we're still in the process, like we as in like the Dizzy quote-unquote community, the quote-unquote Dizzy community, is still trying to figure out this character, I think. So it's all good. There we go. So this is the nagai method. The nagai method sounds so funny. It's like, I don't know. It almost sounds a little bit dirty, not gonna lie. It sounds like I should be rating my my streams and videos plus 18, but it's simply just this double jump. Sorry, it's a super jump JK air dash back JH. I think maybe we should call it like the nagai-style or the nagai式, or maybe I should stop calling it that. It just loses all meaning if the person who actually came up with it just keeps calling it their own thing. Anyway, the super jump JK. I'm only calling it that because I saw that tweet from Daiji, and I think, I don't know, I'm pretty happy about it, of course. A little bit of recognition for your work, will carry you through a bad day. Alright, so let me read some of this. Dizzy wasn't designed cohesively. I think that's a word. Yeah, it was. She didn't have a very cohesive design. I like your choice of words there, chat. There's only one JD setup I know that I still go for. Oh, the Arctic says, Nagai, have you ever tried doing mix-ups with JD? I used to mess around with it a lot. Like cross-ups with JD. I used to do stuff like this. Like I would do, right, and then go behind them. Maybe that wasn't a good representation. It doesn't, like, I had a setup that involved wild assault, but basically instead of doing like an instant air dash for cross up, so let's set this up here actually. So this is like the day one cross up, right? Ice spike, ice field. You get the cross up like that, right? This is day one. I know that there's like this Axel Dizzy player who didn't do very good things, saying that this was like their cross up. several months after this character's release, and all the actual Dizzy players are like, yo, this is like day one stuff. But it works when people don't know how to deal with it, right? So there's a way to like get a JD to stay on the same side, but it wasn't consistent. Maybe the setup was more like this. It's like, so something like this, right? There's the Daiji cross up right there, for example, right? But like there is a way to like sweep and then JD, and then you just pop yourself back on the same side, and it actually worked if you got the timing right, but the timing was like really temperamental. Again, not cohesive, not stable, and you don't know mid-match whether you're interacting with cross-up protection or not. So like, I think it was very quickly discovered that you just couldn't do this. Like Dizzy players saw this on Twitter, they did it in natural match and they were losing, so they just stopped doing it. I think that was the case. But there was one way to get it consistently. It involved Ice Spike, Ice Field, and Wild Assault. But you can't do that anymore, so... yeah, anyway. Let's see. So I used to do some, but not anymore. They were just much more effective things to do at that time. But, you know, now it's 2.0. We can probably reopen that treasure chest, you know, and just and try to figure things out. So D4C says, oh, that helps. Is the difference between JH backdash and between JH backdash JH or just doing a delayed JH? Yes. So the reason why you want to do air dash back button rather than just jumping button, so like, you know, a lot of people are like, yo, I'm doing a mix up right now, doing this air dash, or just jumping JH versus jumping 2K. That's a mix up, right? It hits him high here if I choose to, and then if I land, I can hit him low. Is that not a mix up? Well, if you play traditional fighting games, I'll just record this for you. This is slot 1. I'm gonna jump in and JH. Slot 2, jump in 2K. I guarantee you that anyone who plays fighting games will be able to block this sequence 100% of the time, because it follows the traditional, or like the normal method of blocking, right? Quote unquote, just regular fuzzy blocking. So if I just play this back on myself, random slot 1 and 2, you just track the opponent's trajectory with your eyes, right? I know that sounds obvious. I know I'm not trying to like kind of I'm not trying to make it sound like anyone's stupid or anything like that, because honestly, a lot of people ask about this. So if I just do this, okay, so you just track your opponent. You see them come in with you, the trajectory is always going to be the same, right? You block high a little bit and then you block low. Where's the high? The high's coming. There it is, right? Right. And because the trajectory of your character, if they can only jump in on a single jump, is always going to be the same. The fastest thing that they can do when they land is a 2K, which is like a 6 frame normal, right? The slowest thing that they can do when they land is a 5D, which is usually not safe. It's 20 frame overhead, right? Of course, this, oopsies, this JH here is always going to come in at the same timing too. Always going to be a little bit before that JK, and it follows the same kind of physics. The JH will basically follow the physics of that jump in. Now, if you add in a air dash back JH here, so jump in, air dash back JH, as low as you can. Oh, it's asking about the JH whiff. Okay, I see. You know what? My bad. Okay, should I just stop then? Let me just complete this thought then, because I'm already on it. In case anyone was thinking. Now we add this if you add this air dash back JH, it sort of mimics the timing of that low. So if they're accustomed to fuzzy blocking the high and then the low, the air dash back JH will hit them because it's trying to mimic the timing of the low. Now is that JH on the way up necessary? No, it's not necessary. It doesn't auto time your JH, your air dash back very well. So let me just play this on random slot 3. By the way, now that I'm adding this one, I'm gonna follow the block trajectory or the jump trajectory. Cause see, I got hit because I was expecting them to land and do a 2K, right? There we go. So that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I'm a traditional fighting game player, right? I'm trying to block Ryu jumping in with a J roundhouse, but I get hit with like a delayed overhead, right? That's the point of doing the air dash back JH, by the way, in case you wanted to know. Now, the original question, is that JH on the way up necessary? No, it's not necessary, but it might help you time the air dash back a little bit better. It helps me anyway. It's like a timing cue, you know, if you will, a timing aid. So like, it's hard for me to just air dash back at the last frame. It's like a 1 frame timing, right? There's no input buffering here to help you. So you actually have to just time it by feel. That's why I do the JH on the way up. It's like a timing marker for me. I'm like, okay, I did it there. Okay, now I do the other motion. You do it, but if you add these timing aids here, timing markers, it might help you if you're like very, you know, if you like rhythm, I guess. If you respond to patterns better, like me. But it's more, it makes it a little bit more musical too. Yo, Ray goes raw. How's it going? Thank you for that. And yo, thanks for the follow as well. I'll have another video coming up probably in a couple weeks from now, or maybe next week. I think I work my day job. I work for like 12 days straight, so I won't have time to make a video until next weekend. I might need that weekend to rest though, so who knows. All right, here we go. So that's the idea of the JH. Now, with that said, this way, the super jump way, is one way to auto time your air dash back JH perfectly. So super jump JH, JK, air dash back JH. There you go. Yo, Daiji! How's it going? Yo, Otsukare-sama, how are you doing, my friend? Thank you for the retweet. Retweet, arigatou gozaimashita. I really appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much. Yeah, kochi koso arigatou gozaimashita for your Dizzy content. It's been very, like, this one here, I always call this the Daiji method. This one right here. Daiji shiki. This one here. This is you. When I talk to my chat, I say this is これは大事式 But yeah, thank you so much. ありがとうございました Appreciate it. こちらこそありがとう Your content is like great too. You guys follow Daiji, man. Yo, hell yeah, do this. If you guys don't know Daiji is a phenomenal, not just a Dizzy player, phenomenal RAM player. Not just from Strive. You may know Daiji from Strive, but Daiji also does a lot of content, or did a lot of content for Xrd. I remember back in the day, Daiji was one of the only people who did Ramathal content in Xrd. And when Dizzy came out, Dizzy in Xrd, Nasukashi, she was not good. Dizzy and Rev 1, she was not good, but Daiji stuck with her. And then Rev 2 came out and Dizzy got better. I remember those days. I followed Daiji very, very closely when Dizzy came out in Rev. But yeah, thank you so much. So DC says, gotcha, thanks a lot of should have been worded better, whiffing JH. Oh no, it's all good. It's all good, my friend. You speak Japanese? That's amazing. Yeah, Nihongo Benkyo Chu, I think that's how you say it. Benkyo still, Mara Mara. I think I think Mara Mara. Just a little bit. But thank you so much. I still need to study more Renshu and Benkyo. Not just Nihongo, but Dizzy. Alright, yo. But this one here, I like this a lot though. Because as I was mentioning, was this necessary? The jumping JH? Right? It's not necessary, no. Again, it's just more of a timing aid, like a timing marker. But the JK and the air dash back, this one is necessary. JK air dash back will auto time, or so the JK will auto time your air dash back. It also helps with like a safe jump. So if you do it properly, you can actually safe jump a DP here. So let me show you. And we don't have to do 2S with Kale Sword, right? We can just do like 5k 2D. So I don't know if I timed this right. I saw that I walked forward a little bit, but if you DP Volcanic Viper. There you go. See, look at that. My favorite thing though, the reason why I thought about this is because normally when you do like a mix-up, right, that has this really strong high, your low is very weak, you know? Low, how do you say, small damage. Damage is just not very good, right? If you do the low. But if you do it here... Oh, yeah. VIP. Did I do it right? Daiji wa VIP. Very important person. Yeah, VIP here. Okay, here we go. Safe jump. But you can also do the low, and the low does decent damage. Right now you can like... now you're playing Guilty Gear. Kore wa Guilty Gear desu. High, good damage. Low, good damage. Kore wa Guilty Gear desu. Alright. But I was thinking, you know, if you do, you got a few setups. Like JH is okay. JH is okay because it's a 12 frame normal, right? But if you can instead do JK or JP, which is a 7 frame normal, right? You can get a faster overhead, quote unquote faster overhead. But a lot of setups don't allow you to do JP, right? You do this, you get pushed back, right? There we go, right? Bam, bam. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it works, but most of the times it doesn't. It's hard to get this to work properly, right? JPPV. It doesn't do very much damage though. So a lot of times it doesn't work. You can get it to work in certain situations, like here. Sometimes, but this is just by accident. I found that if you do this same thing, JK, JK, JH, like this will work here too. This has problems, of course. But you can actually do the JP here. I don't know why. I don't know why. You can do JH here, and then you get a lot of room to like dash in. But for some reason, I don't know why. It's not working. Wakadama-sen. Nani? Why? I think maybe because when you fall down from a super jump, it does something with, like, at that time when you like get to that height at the bottom, maybe you're like closer to the ground. I'm not too sure. Yo, Magmalizer, how's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Let's shout you out here. Magmalizer. Appreciate it, my friend. And also, guys, if you're not already following Daiji, please do. Let me just make sure. I'm pretty sure I'm following Daiji. If you're not already following Daiji on Twitch. How's it going, man? Hope you're doing. And also, if you're not already following Magmalizer on Twitch, please do that too. Okay. Hope you're doing well there, Magmalizer. How's it going? How's your stream, man? Alright, go ahead, the follow button there. Appreciate it. Game's good. I need to raid and run. Oh yeah, for sure. No, please get the rest you need there, my friend. Storm the Seas, how's it going? What's up? So again, we can do it here. But the problem with this is that there are some gaps. So if I hold up back here, and YouTube exactly. If you hold up back here, I'm getting hit, right? So let me show you my inputs for both sides. So like I'm Soul right now, right? So I'm gonna hold up back. I get hit. I get punished. Again, one more time. Last time. I'm holding up back. You see I get punished, right? Okay, now... I may have done this perfectly, actually. Yeah, see, there's a problem right there. So you block this and you hold up back. He's blocking. Yeah, I'm holding up back there. But the nice thing about this, though, is that if they try to DP you... Look at that. Swap them like you're like a fly. Like an insect. Daiji nonsense. You are deserving of a VIP 100%, my friend. Very important pedizzi. So. And then once again, you try to DP. Bam. So that's why maybe the JPP is better in some cases, right? It does a little bit of damage though. That's the only problem, is that it doesn't do very little damage. But I think it covers everything if you do it this way. Right. Of course, maybe you do something else different. Daiji said, I'd love to go for that cross-up overhead while the wings are active. Oh! I have an idea. I think you can from a throw. Okay. Tatoiba. For example. From here. So if it doesn't do very much damage, but you have wings of light active at the end of it, I think you can do it. Tatoiba. Right, maybe from here? Oh, no, that's not good. How about this? So we're doing, we'll do PH fish. We're doing PH fish after the cancel. Let's try this one. Try this. There we go. Oh, that may have worked actually. Wait, what? One more time. I used pea fish. Oh, let me report it. Sort of, maybe. It does more damage. But this will like, this covers everything, right? So if I'm not backing, I get hit. Oh, but the combo fails. There's probably better things that we can do though. So they block here. Oh, okay, okay. So there's a fuzzy situation going. Let's just do the 2H instead, or JH. Xenotoes, how you doing? Maybe. Yeah, you're right there. So the biggest caveat is getting a charge 6H. You don't have to do that actually. Maybe we could just go straight into wings and that will work better. In fact, it'll work. Everything will like kind of come together. So let's just do for now 50% meter. I did this yesterday and I think we can kill with it. So we don't need the wings of light activation with 6H. I think we can just grab them. So just a regular grab, and then we'll do the same thing. And then this is a Paluna setup, by the way. Paluna-san no setup. Paluna-san setup. So no wings, just activate during like after the throw. This one's a little bit difficult. There we go. So we can probably kill though. Paluna-san throw setup, and then I do my the nagai-style JH. So that might be okay. I'll do a bigger combo though. Oh no, that's not good. We need the close slash. But Daiji says maybe it's good to just go to close slash fish without using close slash fish without using. Oh, maybe. Well, let's try this first. I think this is okay. Ah. Gotta get a better name called Nagai dive. You know, it wouldn't feel right if I named it something. If well, maybe it makes sense for me to name it, but it just doesn't feel right. Because I don't know if anyone else came up with this. Ah. Come on. This one's a little bit more difficult, I think. There we go. Maybe we can kill with 60. It's a long-honored tradition of scientists to name things after themselves, you know? I guess so, yeah. That's why we got, like, the Sonic the Hedgehog gene. But that's not naming them something after themselves, right? Okay, one more time. Moichiro. Oh, yeah. There we go. It's a little bit difficult. My goal is to try to do this in an actual match. That would be nice. It's kind of difficult though. There we go. We'll get it. There you go. Let's go. SJJK setup. I don't know. No, the Nagai dive. Let's go. This is the Nagai dive. All right, here we go. You're right there, Grongi. I should probably drink something. There you go. Oh, you guys see my cup? I'm using my Dizzy cup right now, but unfortunately, it got chipped right here. My cats, Neko-san, dropped my cup on the floor. All right, but I also got one of these. Thanks for redeeming those. Yo, Anesthesia, what's up? How's it going? But I like the JPP. The problem with this again. Look at my inputs over there. I'm holding up back. Sometimes you don't get that fish to bite meaty. How good would you rate your Japanese? And I got 1 out of 10. Ichi out of Ju. So unfortunately, like if you look at this is the problem with this setup. That fish doesn't always hit on meaty, but when it does not hit on meaty, it kind of cleans up the second part of it. Right, so if I back up, oh yeah, see that? If they walk back a little bit, they're going to they'll escape. Right, so what you want to do to fix that is actually dash in deeper and then close slash. I talk like I'm an expert at this, but I could never do it in an actual match, by the way. I'm just a really nerd. I'm a big nerd in terms of labbing and trying to figuring out stuff, you know? But it's hard for me to actually do this in an actual match, and my goal is to find something and then be able to do it repeatedly in a match. How's it going there, Kenja? Hope you're doing well. So let's record it again, try to get that timing of the meaty fish bite. So that might be better. I didn't kill, but I think we could if we did a close /2H. So holding up back. Okay, we got him on the up back once again. Yeah, my Japanese is bad. I have to say stuff like "yukarite momaimasu." How do you say that? How do you say that? "Yukarite moraimasu ka?" "Yukarite moraimasu ka?" I have to say that stuff a lot too. Oh, please speak slowly. I think that's how you say it. Alright. So, we're hitting the meaty, but then when I block here, now there's a gap, right? There's a way to actually get both the fish to hit somewhat meaty so that they can't up back, and for them not to be able to up back or whatever on the second part. But like, I don't know, they'd be kind of crazy to want to up back there, as your alternative is to just go low. But maybe that's where you want to do the JP. Just speak Japan English, you'll be fine. I'll just be daijoubu, hey? It's funny because when I speak other languages like French, or try to speak French, or try to speak Vietnamese, some Japanese comes up. Like, I'll be counting in Vietnamese and then I'll like switch over to Japanese. Or I'll talk to one of my Vietnamese clients. I'll be like, well, I'll say something like một ngày uống hai viên một ngày des, or something like that. Or when I speak French, it's like comment ça va desu ka? Comment ça va desu ka? Yeah. Alright, here we go. Japungish. Alright, here we go. Alright. So let's do a JP instead. And then you can, as you come in, Wings of Light will start to activate. Right? But then that's when you do, maybe that's when you want to do Wings of Light before. 6H, Wings of Light before. And then this way, now you can like maximize on that JP. With that said, you know, you don't always have to go behind them in this case. You can simply go for like one of those setups. Anyway, one more time. With all that said, like, if you can just kill, I think you just kill them, right? If you have enough meter, if they don't have enough health. Henry, how's it going? Good morning. I believe you can just simply... I guess we need to get a little closer to the wall, right? So... let's try that. Shit. I think what I'll do is that, and then there we go. Something like that. Maybe you could just like go close slash after that. One more time, just to show. I mean, it's not bad damage. That's like a Potemkin Buster, right? That's a Potemkin Buster. Ugh. Anyway, let's shake it off a little bit. More Dizzy Tech. I would imagine knowing a lot of different languages can get confusing. Doing so much in English linguistics definitely cooks my brain. Yeah, I've been trying to learn just a little bit of everything. Depending on who is around me. So I have some Portuguese clientele, also some Portuguese coworkers. So até amanhã. I have a South Indian, or I guess South Asian from South India, buddy. He's from Kerala. He knows, in the language he speaks is Malayalam. So I'm trying to learn a little bit of that. So to greet, you go namaskaram. Anyway, to say let's go, because, you know, there's a baseball game going on, it's Namuku Pokan. So I'm like, yo, the Blue Jays are winning, Namuku Pokan. Just little catchphrases. I'm trying to learn a little bit more. And of course, I want to really learn Japanese because I really like anime. Anime wa daisuki. You know, I really like it. Me and my wife really like anime, so like, I'm trying to learn more of that. Of course, I want to learn my own mother tongue, Vietnamese. That's like a superpower I haven't unlocked yet. Like I know so much, but it's all like hidden from my childhood. But yeah, and of course I learned French in high school. But whenever I bring up any of these languages, because I'm trying to do too much at once, it's like, especially Japanese. Japanese comes up a lot when I'm like thinking about French. But yeah, anyway, it's fun. It keeps me, it's, you know, it's like one of these things where if you try to appreciate someone's culture, they appreciate you a little bit more. And, you know, if language is a big part of people's culture, right? If you can, like, why would an Asian guy try to learn a little bit of Malayalam? My buddy is like, I think you're like the only Vietnamese person who knows these words. And it makes our interactions a lot more fun. You know, the same reason why I really got into baseball, because like my coworkers really like sports, and I'm like, you know, I'll get into this a little bit. And it makes things more fun during the day, for me and my coworkers and the people around me. Just kind of taking interest in what they like. And also, you know, I ended up really liking baseball too, so... Genry says, making breakfast and coffee? Hell yeah. What's for breakfast? I have my hojicha latte today. From my broken dizzy cup that my cats broke for me. And I ate a little bit of oatmeal. Gokenzo Plaza says, as a translator, I sometimes mix up English, Chinese, Japanese, and Spanish unintentionally. Sometimes the mix is a little bit funny, right? It's kind of fun to like mix up Japanese and English. I know people like cringe when they hear stuff like what is a funny Japanese English word? Gomen sorry or something like that. But I think it's kind of funny. I think it's hilarious when you say stuff like gomen sorry. I haven't learned my mother tongue either. I do have an auntie help me learn Korean. Oh, yo, 안녕하세요, 감사합니다. Let's go. Language is weirdly a subject of anthropology more than anything else. The internet has really expedited the dialect drift. Simima, sorry. Ariga, thanks. There we go. Oh, hey guys, we don't want to scare Daiji away. Alright, anyway. Is there anything else I want to show though? So for the most part, it's the Super Jump J8, JK stuff. I really need to learn how to do it better in a match though. So why don't we, like, I don't know if I want to bring this over to ranked just yet. But it'd be nice to just try and do this. There we go. So if I was gonna do this in a match, I think like the starter guide, the starter kit would be like this, right? Maybe not that. The hold up. Do I have time to do this? So there's the 2K2D after the ice spike, ice field, right? Right here. Fight OTG. I have a lot of time just to jump in and do the air dash back JH. What about a super jump here? This might actually work? Question mark? No way. Is it this simple? You gotta be kidding me. Hold up. So, block. Okay, so not quite. Yo, 333 Garrett Mori, how's it going? What's up? So... we might be able to do the air dash back JP here. That might actually work. My one buddy lived in Japan for a while, and being from Ontario, he often said "Konnichiwa." Like, isn't there like a Toronto meme guy? Like, Konnichiwa mina slimes? Is that? Am I not? That's a guy. That's. Well, why is this hard for me to do now? Konnichiwa mina slimes. Oh, okay, I guess this might work. But the problem is, the question is, can I connect it with a JK? Kinda. You can probably do 5K. Okay, nice. Actually, this is not bad, but you can't go into a sweep. You can probably go into Mikhail Sword. Oh, okay. Sweep if they block low. But like, I guess there's that. I mean, is it very good at all? I don't think so. I think it's really good in terms of like a high-low. If you're trying to like do that last little bit of damage and you don't have meter. But like, you don't really get a whole lot from doing this Mikhail Sword, right? Unless you have meter. Meter to convert that. I'm tuning in to learn some tech for me. Hell yeah. For sure. I just made this up right now. This is not bad. This is like the, this is the, wait, can I do air dash? I want to do the air dash back JH though, if possible. Let's do a KS fish. Do that. Can I up back? Yo, I can up back here though. But that could be like the... That could be like the how do you say? What's that one movie about magicians? And they're at each other's throats. This is this could be the Prestige, you know? If you will. The magician's trick. You just don't tell anybody. If you do a KS fish, the fish will not bite on meaty. So you can do an air dash back JH. If you do the K regular fish, it will bite on meaty, but there's a little gap between the fish bite and the air dash back JH. This is the trick we'll never tell anybody. The secrets of. Or, you know, you can tell people, but it's gonna be hard to tell exactly what you're gonna do. So let's do it with the KS fish. And then there we go. Oopsies, but then we actually do it right. So KS fish here, 2K2D KS fish. hold that back. There's a big gap there, but it brings him down. Alright. One more time. If I block the KS fish and then I up back, look at that. It's sort of a airtight thing. Not really. It's got like maybe 3 or 4 frames of gap. They can't really DP it, you just swap them from the air. Alright. So this one has issues. But if we do the just regular K-fish, just regular K-fish here. Try again. Yeah, regular K-fish should be meaty here, chat. Oh my gosh. It makes the... Okay, I screwed it up there, but it does make the air dash... Or not the air dash, the dash up close slash a little easier. Okay, I want to make a point that I'm doing 2K2D here. Sorry for mashing. Sorry for mashing. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm. Hold up. Yeah, why does the 2H whiff there? Could it be, I could have just like mistimed it. Can't do it. Storm Seas, how's it going? Angie Mito Gaming? Is this what Angie Mito does? Do it. Stretch with hands. Yeah, you're right. I was doing it so easily before. Alright. It's not, I don't think it's that difficult. It's like when you're trying to do so many different things at once, and you got all these different ideas, and you wanna try everything out, right? I'll start doing something and I think about something else and I just screw up whatever I was trying to do. There we go. Okay, that last air dash back shouldn't be that difficult. Yeah, okay, so I don't get close enough. So maybe the KS fish is what you want to do. A little bit of a gap there helps. What's your favorite move on Dizzy? That's a good question. Let's just do that. Let's keep it simple. Do that for now. 2K2D into KS fish, and then just do that. That is what we're gonna do for now. Oh, question. Someone just deflect shielded the super jump JK setup. Wondering if you want to check a counterplay on that. Yeah, I guess that would be a counterplay, hey? So. Wait a second. Hold up. I think you could just like. There's the counterplay. You just. Yeah. Try. So this is a recording, right? Normally counterplays don't just happen off like a single recording, right? I guess the counterplay is just keep doing your thing. It's better for us. So I'm gonna mash. Yeah, counterplay, just close your eyes. How do you say that in Japanese? Mite. Autopilot des. Alright, so, cool. Cool. But I guess if you just like, if you deflect shield a little bit later, like you block this, and then you deflect shield, yeah, you can do that. So delay your deflect shield. What if they, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Deflect shielding at different points is, yeah. Got it to first. I mean, most people just deflect shield, like, at first, right? When you get the conversion off the S sword, you can go for a fast RST to convert the ice spike. But a feeling it'll only lead to okay. I think you could do that. No, I think that's a good idea. If you have meter, right? If you do this one, the double JK is supposed to really help the air dash back, but I guess even I'm not. My execution is too bad that it's not helping me a whole lot. So from there, 5k Mikhail sword. Okay. It was on the fish, kept me on the same side, but ultimately they weren't able to take advantage of the situation. Okay. I think, yeah, if you committed to the air dash, you should come in, you should be able to get in and punish them. Maybe it's like a deeper dip. Yeah, anyway. Should I play online? I'll you know what, just for the sake of practicing this, the setup specifically, I'll do some lobby park matches first, and then maybe we'll play on ranked. We should fight? Sure, yeah. Goals for today? Today's goal. Do a SJKK setup, aka nagai style. I didn't make it up. The nagai style, we're gonna be doing that. That's for today's goal. We gotta do it like 3 times at least. If you guys want to play, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just play in the lobby for a little bit. Storm the Seas if you want to play. Yeah. I guess just let me know right now. This lobby is full though, so let's go to some other lobby. Have you guys had your pre-game quesadilla yet? Make sure you are well fed and well hydrated. Alright, while you... Okay, maybe we'll play against this Alfelt. You're gonna finish this set? Dipper 8. Let's try it out. I got one with barbecue chicken. Hell yeah. You're ready to hit some home runs today. If you guys don't know my reference, I'm referencing Kazuma Okamoto, formerly a power slugger from the Yomiuri Giants, now a Blue Jays. And he said he could have got his 3rd home run if he just had his pre-game quesadilla. You know? So, if you want to be as cool as Kazuma Okamoto and do home runs all day and all night, I suggest pre-game quesadillas. There you go, nagai style. Let's go. That wasn't it. That wasn't nagai style. You have ball knowledge. I have a little bit of knowledge of the ball. I didn't do Daytona, but I'm mostly I'm mostly Blue Jays knowledge. Alright. IG style. About to cancel that. Watch the burst. There you go. I'd like to know more about baseball. Yaku. I'm really bad at throwing. I'd like to know how to like pitch. You know, I'd like to know how to pitch a fastball, curveballs, and all that stuff. That'd be kind of a fun thing to know. But there is like a batting cage where I'm from, and every once in a while I'll go and I'll try, but it's very hard. Very difficult to hit a fastball. Oopsies. My first exposure to baseball was WBC, I want to say 2007, 2008, when Ichiro was like really, like, Ichiro was super famous. He's still famous now, of course, but like, even more so famous back then when he played with the Mariners. And then my buddy stayed up all night to watch the WBC. He's my Japanese friend. Oh, here we go. Not exactly what we wanted, but sort of. I panicked and I RC'd that, but it worked out. Anyway, so I stayed up all night with him to watch Japan versus Mexico, I believe, at the time, or something. One of the big matches, and we really kind of connected at that point. So when I visited Japan for the first time, he's like, "Yo, Nagai, let's hit up a batting cage. You want to go play some baseball?" I'm like, "Yeah." So we played baseball. Well, I guess it's not really called play baseball, but we hit the batting cages just like the animes, you know, and it was really cool. I couldn't hit any of the fastballs though. I had to go to the like the easy high school fastball lane. Got her. I don't know. And then I watched the anime Major. I really like Major. Shigeno. Oopsies. I'm gonna die from this. And really like that, but I stopped like paying attention to baseball for like a decade until I heard about Shohei Ohtani, and then it was over. I'm like, Shohei Ohtani, like real life Shigeno? Shigeno is real? And then it was history from then on. And then so you know, I got into watching the Dodgers a whole lot. I know, big bad Dodgers, but it was really cool. It's really cool to see Ohtani like pitch and hit at the same time. Like if you watch Major or any kind of sports anime, you're like, damn. So like people can't pitch and bat at the same time IRL. That sucks. And then you see like, oh wait, hold up, Ohtani can. I think that's really cool. Ohtani's like an anime character. A shonen anime protagonist, you know? So me and my wife when we went to Japan, we checked out a baseball game, and the vibes are just immaculate. I loved the baseball vibes in like a Japanese ballpark. It was so cool. Like everyone is like no one's talking shit. You go watch a Blue Jays game, right? When Ohtani's up to bat, like they're booing Otani, you know? Oopsies. They go boo, Otani boo, but then I'm like, yo, but it's Otani. But it's just the way, it's just like North American baseball culture, or rather North American sports culture. But then like I went to a game in Japan, Tokyo Dome. It was Premier 9, I believe, was a series. Japan versus America. And no one was booing. Everyone was just cheering. It was sick. Alright, Storm, let's play. They were all cheering, like when like America got a good out, when they pitched well, the Japanese like audience were clapping. It was really cool. And then when the Japanese were up, there's like trumpets, there's a band playing, everyone's cheering, big ass flag, is so sick. And then you have like those junior pop idols serving beer and drinks. You know, if you have like your Oshi, she might be there like serving you a drink or whatever. That's a cool like kind of thing there too, right? Rather than in North America, you got like, you know, old dudes serving peanuts. You know. The hot dogs, come get your hot dogs, you know, those guys. Come get your hot dogs. Oh. Oh. My life flashed. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Oh shit! Oh, lucky. Alright, here we go, here we go. Okay, fish. Oh, I think I could have got something going there. You want to use your arm as a lever. Too much muscle and you inhibit your throws. Not sure if you knew this, Nagai, but if Alpha Fireball manages to get behind you, you can actually still deflect it with Chestnut. I did not know that. At least last patch. I'm still typing this. I realize I haven't tested out last patch. Chap says, I'm not much on the technique myself, but I know the mechanics of ball throwing. I'm so bad at throwing balls. Honestly, like I tried to I played dodgeball with my coworkers, and they thought I was like, I don't know why they thought I was athletic, but they didn't think they didn't think that very much after the fact. That's for sure. So I want to actually prove that I have some athleticism, so I need to know how to throw. I see you've embraced playing Potemkin, the guy. You know what? I played Potemkin in Guilty Gear AC. Because Dizzy... it was my secondary, actually. I had such troubles with Potemkin. Obviously, Guilty Gear AC Potemkin was a menace. To the point that I'm like, I need to know how to play this character, so I need to get into the mindset of a Potemkin, right? And then I just totally understood what the hype was all about. It was pretty sick. Oop. Don't know why I did that. I can kill. Yeah. Do you know Doraemon baseball that was fire back in the days? Doraemon baseball? No. Yo. We're both grappling, me and Storm. Grappler Mito. Grappler Dizzy. Oh shit! Why did I do that? Okay, we got meter, so let's walk back a little bit. My fire spear. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if that did not kill. Okay, so let's dash block. Oh shit. The point of dash blocking against Angie is actually to bait that up, but I was autopiloting. Okay, let's... I think ideally we wanted a knockdown right there, but we shall take this. Okay. One of the counterintuitive mechanics of throwing is how a lot of power comes from the legs. If you throw with your upper body, you limit the amount of strength behind the throw. That's probably what I do. I kind of focus too much on the arms. Storm sees, I'm gonna be honest, I thought throwing butterfly after throw was I kind of just did it. I didn't know if that was going to punish you, I'll be honest with you. I don't know that for a fact either. Oh boy. Shit. I guess that's the big issue of doing that setup. My bad. Going behind and getting bopped after a burst. Alright, it was worth a try though. What the? Oh boy. Maybe ideally we want to 5k instead. Ah, I didn't react, I guessed. Can't believe that worked. That fish. It's okay. That's not okay. Alright. And yeah, the way my physics and kinetics professor described it, who's stronger, you are the entire Earth, because you're pushing down the Earth, and in turn the Earth pushes you back the same force. So if you direct that force, you get a lot more more a lot. Excuse me, you get a lot more out of it than trying it to do it all by yourself. That being said, I suck at throwing. That sounds a lot like punch mechanics, actually. Oh, thank you, Gronge. Let's make this the last one here, Storm. And then maybe I'll play some ranked. Like, what I always... Okay, so what my sensei for karate used to tell me was that you're not punching them with your body, you're punching them with the ground. You're pushing off the ground to punch, right? That's what he taught me, and that's what I teach my kohai. Oh, it's supposed to be a 2K. Meaty 2K. It is the same principles. I never thought about that in throwing though. That's interesting. But I guess that makes sense. Oh, nice. Daiji final finish. Check out combo maker. Okay, roger that. Wakarimashita. Wakarimashita. Yokai. What did it say? I think in the konbini they say kashiko karimashita. Will do. Sounds good, Daiji. Thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you, appreciate it. Otsukaresama desu. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, Storm. I said that was the last one. GG's. You won the last one, so you're the winner of the entire set. Yeah, can you pin that message? Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna check out that combo real quick here. GG's there. GG Storm. I gotta think about that too. Throwing with the ground. I'm just really bad at throwing. Like, I never really learned how as a kid. But it'd be really cool to learn how to do it now as an adult. A 39, soon to be 39-year-old adult. Oh. From like not being able to throw a dodgeball to like throw a four-seam fastball or something. Yeah, for sure, Storm. GG's. Always a pleasure. Thanks for the Angie matchup. Alright, so let me count it in Malayalam. This is Malu Anji. I don't know what 0 is. Onu. I gotta ask my buddy what 0 is. Let's keep making the community, Disney community even, but yeah. That's a good, yeah, I will. 100%. I love that sentiment. That sentence is a lovely sentence. Yeah. Ishoni. I don't know the rest.
Never give up!
Never give up, that's right. Never give up. Let's do this. Okay. How about this, Daiji? When I come up with something, I'll let you know right away. I told Peluna, I'll let Peluna know. I'll let Peluna know my setups. But I'll let you know as well, Daiji-san. Thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimashita. Appreciate it. Download this. Uh-oh. Yabai. Yabai. Oh, no. Oh, ちょっと待って. One second. ちょっと待って. Account switch. ちょっと待って. I need to download DLC. This is what you call play to win. Alright. Honestly, good enough to be a tagline for of your server. Which one? Nagai needs to throw better. Yeah, so the chap says your contributions to the Disney community are greatly appreciated. 100%. Oh, I didn't realize Daiji was responding to you, there, chap. My bad. Wadi, my bad. Dude, I watch too much anime. Me and my wife, we love how do you say rom-com? Rom-com daisuki. I learned a lot of my Japanese from rom-com. They say yabai a lot. Yabai means like, yo, that's bad. That's bad. But it also means it's good, you know? If something's like, yabai, you know? Or, yo, yabai. You're like, you know, something looks sick. That's the equivalent of in English, right? If you want to say something cool, like yabai, yo, dude, that's sick. That's sick. Sick means like, you know, like illness, right? But we all say it in North America, in Canadian anyway. That's cool. Kakui. Yo, that's sick. I don't know if people say that nowadays. Nowadays they say 6'7". Do kids say that's sick anymore? Or is that just my is that just me? Alright, let's try this. No, daijoubu. Alright, so 3, 5, 0. There you go. No, daijoubu. There we go. I had the same problem actually. The video I made on YouTube. I had to re-record everything. Let me show you guys real quick. Same thing. Onaji issue here. So Onaji, same thing. Okay, you know, I made this video, of course, right? You guys seen it. Where there's combos here. I also have the combo ID way up there, right? But those combo IDs are attached to this stage. So I made a mistake too. Wari. I had to actually re-record everything with the new numbers because of the same thing. The stage, it's an Arc System thing. Guilty Gear needs to fix that. But yeah, I did the same thing. Onaji. Okay, so let's take a look at this first. This is a new Daiji thing. Replay demo. Can we hide menu? Oh. Display settings. How do we like get rid of the words? Oh, let's just take a look at it. Okay, it's a catch on the. Hold up. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, let's go. Ikuzo, let's go. Oh, nice. Set play mix up for experts. Thank you. Ah, yeah. Kocho koso arigato. No, it's a lot of my inspiration. I don't know if you can understand this, Daiji. It's hard for me to tell you in Japanese, but a lot of my inspiration is from you. So, kocho koso arigato gozaimashita. Thank you so much. Okay, here we go. So this is a... Oh shoot! I wasn't ready. Okay, so catch the backdash with a close slash 2H. Okay, regular K fish. There. What is the combo ID? We put it in our pin messages. So combo ID is 335011. Sansan goes 011. Okay, so mochido. Oops. Retry. Is there a way to shorten the Is there a way to shorten the notation so it's not in our face? Oh no. Check the pit. Okay, we'll just do it. One more time. So, /2h ice spike far. Oh! Uh-oh. Yeah, bye. The dash wings are like, uh-oh. Muzikashi, this is gonna be difficult. Muzikashi. I just realized it was a micro dash wings. Right here. This one's here. That's difficult. Okay, but it's okay. Daijoubu, we'll try it. We'll do it. I set W to guard at first, so making them back step. I use it to adjust the position since they stick to the wall too quickly. I see. I like that. Let's try. For experts. Oh! I'm not practicing this technique. Let me try. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's hard. That's difficult. Okay, replay. Retry. Ah! Oh, nagai-style is not working. Hold up. I can never get that dash down, dash to keep. Yeah, I'm holding down. How am I doing it? I think I do down, down, let go of stick, dash macro heavy. Hold on, let me think about that. It's like, it's just coming out. Yeah, I'm already holding down as I do ice spike. Then I tap down again. So, just so I don't do double tap down, I'm already holding down, let go of the stick, and just tap down one more time. And then dash macro heavy. That's how I do it. Yeah, gamepad is probably a lot harder. Oopsies. I guess you can combo like that too, though. Okay, we'll do it at least once. There we go. Uh-oh! I used the wrong fish. What's it? What do I do? Far slash at the end there. Personally, I think it's easier to pull off with HS fish on its active. Oh, okay, okay. I see. This is nice. It uses the K fish, right? It uses the regular K fish. I want to see it one more time. I wasn't actually paying attention to where I screwed up. There we go, yeah. K and then... Yep. It's an air dash, yeah, close slash. So, S, S, H, and Kale Sword. Do we need to focus, do we need to pay attention to, do it one more time. To how many hits? I think we just do it, right? Yeah, I don't know what your solution is on the gamepad, chap. So, bam, bam. And then 5k, dash cancel. Mikhail Sword! Okay, here we go. That's tough. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh. Oopsies. Okay. Oh, I went autopilot. I guess it's time to actually learn how to play Dizzy with like this micro dash Wings of Light stuff. Here we go. Ah! I drained all their health though. Alright, Daiji, sounds good. Oyasumi nasai. Thank you so much for everything. Arigatou gozaimashita. And also, yo, otsukare-sama. You like that one? Otsukare-sama. Thank you so much. Otsukare-sama. This is the new Daiji. The new Daiji setup just dropped. Thank you for your hard work. Oh. Okay, one more time. We'll get it, we'll get it. This is... I think that's the hardest part for me. Oh, a little bit of lag on my computer. That's okay. Ah! Okay, so... I think I'm not hitting enough with my other buttons, right? I gotta do like a full far slash. Look at it. Do it at least once anyway. Yo, test my luck. How's it going, man? What's up? Oh. The 5H isn't hitting. Oh, I see. Oh! Oh, one more time. Okay. So close slash one. Oh, okay. So far slash maybe 2 or 3 hits, and then the heavy slash 3 hits. Okay, let's try it. I got too excited there. Okay. Experts. This is definitely for experts. Messing up the nagai. No. There's a little bit of lag. My computer doesn't like this. Fail. Okay, we got this. That's hard. All right, you guys have the same combo trail if you want to check it out. The IDs and the pinned messages. Maybe they're not close enough. Not close enough to the wall. Almost there. So one more time. I want to see it one more time. far slash is like 2 hits, close slash, far slash 2 hits, and then heavy slash 3 hits. Oh, what? 3 hits? Close. Just not the full far slash. Okay, exactly, far slash 3 hits. I see. Naruhodo. You know what? I pushed them too close. That's good. Ah. Nope. That's too far. I'm cheating. I want to start it off close. Oh, yes! Yes! Nimyo kanjo, right? That's what they say. Mission complete. Sorry, sorry. My Japanese, Nihongo from anime. Let's go. In Malayalam, we say Namuku Pokam. All right, it's a tough one. One more time, Mochido. Let's go. Ikuzo. Let's go! Ah! Nagai Shiki failed. Alright, one more time. Alright, that's it. That's all I can do. Ah. Yes. That's the home run. Yaku ski desu ka? Yeah. Do you like baseball? Because Mikhail's sword. What? Let me find it. It's like Murakami. Murakami from the White Sox now. GGSC is truly an amazing game. I never dreamed to be able to communicate with people across borders like this. Thank you, Nagai Comment Maker. And thank you, Comment Maker. Thank you, Nagai. Yeah, arigato. Thank you. Kocho koso arigato. Thank you so much. I'll try to learn more Japanese. Nihongo benkyochu mada mada. I think that's how you say it. Still studying. That's cool. This is like wari. No, this is not wari. This is yabai. This is cool. Kakoi. Yabai. This is really cool. Yeah. Really cool. I like how it ends off with the Murakami blade. Alright. Okay. Sounds good. 2 a.m. Oh my goodness! You gotta sleep. Sounds good, Daiji. Thank you so much. You know, oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi. I think that's what they say. And otsukare-sama deshita. Thank you. Have a good night, my friend. Let's do it. I think that works. Yeah, I think I got like 4 hits in there. Hell yeah, dude. And the cool thing about this is that, look, you start off with 0% tension. One more time. Oops. I like this. We're combining everything here. I'm gonna call this Microcept Wings of Light the Daiji. And you combine Daiji with the Nagai. That's so cool. Yeah, man, Guilty Gear is so sick, man. Allowing people to connect from across different continents, you know? That's so cool. The Nagai. I feel like putting my name there dishonors Daiji. And end with the Murakami. Alright, that's so sick. Okay, yo, I'm 2 for 5 now. I'm 2 for 5. There we go. Oh no! Okay, we get a setup. There we go. 3 for 5. Yes, sir. Let's go. You rock. There you go. My hair keeps getting in my face. It's like the anime. All right. Ah. Hold on. I gotta fix my hair. There we go. I think you don't give yourself enough credit. Nah. I don't know how to respond to that. No, I'm not deserving of that credit. Alright, so why don't we play some matches, some ranked matches now. I don't know if I'll be able to do this setup, but we can try. Actually, you know what? Let me switch to my other account for now. I like to leapfrog between 2 accounts. Now that we have that combo under our belt. Give me 1 sec here. Switch it over to my Okamoto account. Takes a lot of effort to be good at the game and also share knowledge. You know, I'm willing to share knowledge for sure. I know a lot of people like to withhold knowledge, save it for nationals or whatever, save it for a big tournament, but like Dizzy's in a spot right now where the community cannot afford to have knowledge withheld. You know what I mean? The character is in such a... Well, right now the character is in a good place, I think. But before... I don't know. Obviously, I mean, if you play Dizzy, you know that before she wasn't that good. Now she's like more cohesive, as someone mentioned. I think you mentioned that, chap. Everything's more stable. Things are more cohesive. She's an actual character, which is like, to me, as someone who played her in 1.0, feels like a massive buff. But then if you look at like tier lists. Now, I think SQ put out a tier list, and she still put Dizzy at the bottom, like the bottom of the barrel, which is fair. Like maybe my perspective is a little bit skewed because of what? Am I not using the same account? Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Yeah, maybe my perspective is skewed because we kind of know what it was like when she was really bad. But yeah, anyway, do I think she's still bottom 3 as what SQ thinks? I don't know. I don't think the character's been out long enough in 2.0 to know for sure. Marduk says, I feel like SQ probably hasn't seen a good Dizzy player. Yeah, it's hard to find. It's probably hard to find Paluna in like a rando. But yeah. And that's totally fair. You know, your tier lists are subjective, right? And they're based on your own experiences. And if SQ hasn't played a strong Dizzy, then so be it. She's still weak. Right? As far as she knows. As far as she's concerned, anyway. It's just totally valid. Love Soaks, how's it going? I feel like he probably hasn't seen a good Dizzy. Also, sub dudes. She said Dizzy sucks at opening up. All you have to do is play patient on defense. I sort of agree on that. Like, if Dizzy's got you blocking, like the pressure's pretty much over unless you're doing like fire spear loops. It's your opening pressure that can be a little bit tricky, depending on the player you're fighting against, of course. Am I that player? Not yet, but I'm hoping to be that kind of player. Kind of be scary on the opening offense and try to be scary on the blocked stuff. Anyway, let's play a little bit. I don't have too much time. It doesn't help that it also doesn't help SQ's primarily a Ram player. Yeah, Ram is a pretty good matchup against Dizzy. That's true. I find Ram's really good against Dizzy. Playing Ram actually just gives you a perspective from top down too, you know. I remember when I played Ram when the game first came out, everyone was easy, you know. Yeah, it was like, how do you say this? Ram was just built, and maybe it still is built this way, but she's built a way that she's just powerful, right? And to try to match that same power with like a lower tier character is like very difficult. Like just standard Ram play, if you just run up close as 2S 5H and that's your pressure, like that, just on a like that, the power level that she has, just for her having that, and the fact that she can convert that 2S into like a wall stick wall break that does very decent damage and also really good on block, like that, that power is like really hard to get from the newer characters, and I'm still chasing that power, to be honest. I would say Dizzy has been my weakest character overall, and it's a really, like, I know what that power feels like, and I've never felt that with Dizzy, sadly. But I'm hoping in 2.0 we can figure something out to sort of imitate that sort of effectiveness and power. Yeah, strong fundamentally, no trickery required. Her core is really strong. Yeah, she just plays her game plan, right? And then she just set up for success, which is like the game design philosophy, right? It's just kind of weird that a lot of other characters don't have that. They want the game to be like intuitive, right? And really easy to pick up. Alright, here we go. Who's up? We got Grizzly. I maybe shouldn't be playing on ranked, actually, because I realized my setup was a little bit lagging in training mode. But now we're locked in, so okay. What happened to DLC list? I just switched to my alt account for this for now. You know what? Good idea, because yeah, again, the setup was lagging a little bit. Okay, let's at least, there we go. You know what? That's a win. We consider that a win if my opponent bursts on a winning round. Okay, here we go. That's kind of scary. He's got meter. Okay. Yo, Vi, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Just gonna lock in here. All right, let's go. Okay. Oh, that's actually okay. Wake up flick. Oh. Okay. Okay, no worries. Oh my goodness. I totally dropped that. That was on my bad. That was totally my bad. Oh shit. Oh, I panicked too. Okay. Shit. like I usually wear. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have lost the last game. That's okay. We won this game. I think I'm good for ranked matches for now. I'm also, yeah, there's a little bit of lag. That sounds like an excuse, but you saw it when I was practicing that Daiji combo, right? I should just play ranked though, right? I shouldn't be afraid. We're just chilling, right? But anyway, let me at least read some of this stuff. Sorry for ignoring everybody here, but Vi, hope you're doing well. Dizzy Games has been going very well. The chap from Canada says characters who have a 5-star difficulty tend to do better because they don't require their gimmicks to be effective and intentional, and in an intentionally simple game. At least that's a working theory. Chaos is an exception, but he's the exception to everything. Love Smoke, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. The sole exception of Chaos, of course. To put Biken on that, especially now that the hard knockdown is being main in her game plan, needs a bit of work to get to. Anyway, that's a habit I need to get better at. Activating Wings of Light before wall break. I've been seeing you also not do it, Nagai. True, I gotta do it. Why not, right? Why not do it? Because you can't mix, you have to hard knockdown H Kubari into safe high-low mix. Is that why? Yeah, you know, I've noticed a little bit of Biken things that I'm thinking like, was that from before? Like, when she jumps in on you, JS into Yozansen, wasn't she able to combo you before? Like, now you're not able to combo after that, right? Unless you have meter? Am I wrong? Yeah, the new 6H is pretty wild from pot. Yeah. Ooh. His walk speed too. Just a hulking body of armor just like stomping its way towards you. So Chap says, been thinking on SQ's tier list and I find it interesting how much nuance does get lost when filtering through a top player. I'd imagine things are much different when you aren't at the tippity top. I think so too. Top player playing a top tier character. Definitely I feel like there's a lot of nuance that's missed. Yo, this guy. But, I mean, I'm not saying a lot of the things the SQ is saying is... Like, I'm not saying that her things are false or anything like that, or... I feel like she's got a good understanding of the game. But yeah, you're right. You do skip out a lot of the... You don't see, like, the intricacies of, like, the lower characters, especially if you don't play them. Yeah. Not to discredit, of course, I just find it interesting how much... I agree with you. I agree with you for sure. There's a lot of like I said, when I played Ram, I had like no concept of what was beneath me. I just, except for the matchups that I lost to, for some reason I would be very bad against Kai. I still am. But he wasn't like a top tier character, just like run-of-the-mill Kais would just beat me, and then like I would beat characters that people would say were super scary. Oh, speaking of Kai. Let's go. Alright, let's try and do some of the Nagai style. Now that we're not playing ranked. Oh, here we go. Alright. This is the Nagai style challenge. I think we got it once in a match. Seals. That's a character that gives me PTSD from in Grand Blue. Oh boy, that was a mistake. If they don't burst, we can kill. Oopsies. Yeah, thankfully I'm not, like, I think about this a lot, but I'm happy that I'm playing Dizzy, right? I'm happy to do my thing. But if I was like if my livelihood depended on streaming and making content and stuff, like I don't know if I could play Dizzy. I'm glad that I have like a job. As weird as that sounds, like I'm really happy, really appreciative, I'm really thankful for what my job offers me for my free time and stability, that I can just like chill and play a low tier character, be happy, make Dizzy content, because that's what I like to do, right? And not worry about that bringing in a paycheck. I can be really, really honest to myself. Not saying that top level players are like forced to play top tier characters, but they kind of sort of like if their livelihood depended on people watching them, right? And like it's more interesting to see someone win than to see them lose, you know what I mean? And then also probably more interesting to see them like be toxic in some cases, right? Some people get more engagements of being like, hey, you're trash, hey, you suck, I beat you, I perfected you, I'm gonna teabag, you know, like people probably like there's no secret, like that is how you get people to watch you, right? For better or for worse. I'm glad I don't have to do that. I'm glad I don't have to play or stick with playing high tier. I'm just like, it'd be nice if Dizzy was high tier, then like, you know, I'd benefit, but like I don't have to. I say this from the place of I watched Warcraft 3. I watched Warcraft 3 content. I watched this one guy named Grubby, and like right before bed, if I see him lose, I'm like, dude, I can't sleep. I need to see this guy win. Like this is my Oshi. Or you know, it's okay to see him lose, right? But like, it's I get more entertainment from seeing this guy win. Oh, I see. I remember when you talked trash to me in our DMs after our first of 3. Oh, my bad. Yeah, Vi. You get better. I don't even know how to talk trash, dude. How does one talk trash? Without being like really like, I don't want to get things out of context here. But I hope you're doing well, man. What's up? You suck. Say you suck easy. You suck. Not this chai player, by the way. I'm just trying to like trying to be someone. Alright, Marduk, you have a good night, man. There's tension incentives. You want to express yourself, but you also have to realize you need to play characters that win. Exactly. I have that a little bit. It'd be cool to win. You rather take the weighted dice that are favorable to you. So Zimzader says you gotta get that Canadian flavor of trash talk. Well, first of all, you spelled flavor wrong. It's with a U in Canada. Flavor. Well, what is Canadian trash talk? Hey, quit chirping over there, eh? Quit chirping over there, eh? You just chirping? You're chirp. You'll meet me at Tim Hortons, eh? I'll fight you for a double-double. What do we say? We just say the F word a lot. Fucking A. Exposing myself. How do we use trash talk? No, elbows up. Elbows up. It's being passive aggressive and polite. Is Tim Hortons good? You know what? Chap, what do you think? What's your opinion? Because now I'm actually liking Tim Hortons. I got Tim Hortons for the first time in like a long time. Last month. And I'm really enjoying the butter tarts, the pecan tarts, and some of the drinks. There's also a nice sandwich now. They have like a supreme stack sandwich. It's like actual meat. Like from beef dip, actual meat, cheese, and bacon, and on a toasted like burger bun. It's really nice. I really enjoy it. So right now I'm liking Tim Hortons. Although if I wanted to get coffee, I'd actually get McDonald's coffee. Like if I want cheap coffee, it's McDonald's coffee. So a little bit of lore. Tim Hortons got bought out by I want to say like a company in Brazil or Mexico. This was like decades ago, maybe like 2 decades ago. And since then, the quality has been really poor. And before then, like Tim Hortons did everything in-house. They like baked their own donuts. They had their own coffee. Yeah, it was good back then. And then they got bought out, and then the quality got not as good. The marketing, like the whole thing about Tim Hortons is supposed to be like community based, but it ended up being more corporate based. So that probably affected the culture of Tim Hortons. So the food and maybe the culture of Tim Hortons was like, it was like meh over the last 20 years. But I went there just the other day, and I'm like, damn, did they always have this good sandwich there? This supreme stack? And they have like interesting flavors of drinks too. So I got a hazelnut iced coffee. Oh, no, a hazelnut cold brew. And I liked it a lot. It wasn't like a super expensive cold brew from Starbucks either. So I enjoy it. It's been okay lately. I hope to see more items on the menu like the supreme stack. That thing's good. It's like $9 though, so for something on a value, it's not that bad. I mean, it's not that great, but I enjoy it. What's cool about Tim Hortons is that you can like get Canadian things like butter tarts. So they're expensive though. It's like $2.50 for one butter tart. Tilapia portrait is a little bit too laggy. Oh, sorry about that, bud. Didn't realize you were new to this game. I like that. There we go. Oh, sorry about that, bud. Sorry about that, bud. Didn't realize you were new to the game, eh? Oh, you want me to say it in like a Minnesotan, East Canadian accent, hey? Oh, sorry about that, bud. Didn't realize you were new to the game, eh? Sorry. Tell me about butter tarts? Alright. You know what? It is time to stop playing, actually. I'll tell you about butter tarts. Let me show you. So butter tarts, it's a very simple recipe. I don't know off the top of my head, but it has butter in it and it's syrup on like a little tart shell. If I just Google it really quick, you'll probably recognize it. It's really nice. And like on top they either put raisins or pecans on it. So I like the pecan butter tart. Tim Hortons. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. So here's a butter tart. This is like my ideal breakfast actually. Right here. So like this is a butter tart right here, and this is a custard tart. And then you just pair it with like some bitter coffee. Oh, so nice. Although lately I've been getting like just iced cold brew or iced coffee. But the good thing, the one thing I really like about Tim Hortons, and this is like the claim to fame, is the ice cap. So this is the, like, I think Tim Hortons like invented this cold drink, it seems, but the ice cap is like what you gotta get basically. So you get this with like a, I'd probably pair this with like a plain donut, but the butter tart works very well with like a bitter donut, or sorry, bitter coffee, because of how sweet it is. But yeah, these things are like $2.50, but if you got like your Canadian mom to make it for you, or your Canadian grandma, or your Canadian wife, like, or husband or dad, I'm not trying to like say a particular gender only makes butter tarts. Anyway, so if you have a person who can make this for you, like in this case my wife, she like, my wife can like just bust out 12, bam, no problem. And then like it doesn't cost very much to make because it's like butter, syrup, and goodness and love. Canadian love, eh? Yeah. Yo, Rob, how's it going? What's up? Pop an espresso shot in the ice cap too. Oh, that's a good idea. As the university special actually, hey Rob, for me was the Tim Hortons French vanilla. But it doesn't really have as much coffee in it or caffeine, so I didn't realize this at the time. I just drank this while studying, and I really should have popped in an espresso shot in here. That would have been nice. Bitter donut. Yeah, it's like a coffee slush almost, but it's really really fine ice particles. It's so nice. Yeah, my cat. Hello cat. Meow. I think that's possum. Give the controller a rest, bud. The hockey game is on. You need it, and you kind of got rocked. That's right. All right. I gotta practice my Canadian insults. Hey, give that controller a rest, bud. The hockey game is on, and you kind of got rocked, eh? I'm the worst Canadian. But my Canadian comes out when I'm not trying so hard. Like if I'm counseling somebody at work, I'll be like, yeah, you know, take this. I can't even do it. I'll just say a lot. It's like, yo, you catch a game, eh? Or whatever. It's like, yo, you check out that Blue Jays game? Oh man, that you know, Vladdy can hit, eh? Or something like that. The Okamoto power, eh? Anyway, meow meow. That's right. The Ryan special donut kind of slaps. I gotta try that. My wife and I went over to Tim Hortons and we saw the Ryan donut, and we're like, who the fuck is Ryan? But they mean it's Ryan Reynolds, the Canadian national treasure, Ryan Reynolds. But they also need like a Keanu Reeves donut or something like that. I have to check it out. It looks interesting. Latest video was good, bud. Thank you, Vi. Appreciate it. It's the intention of being polite that brings out the Canadian, even if it isn't polite. Sorry, I gotta go, eh? No, just anyway, I gotta go. I gotta get to work. All right, buds. All right, buds, it's time to work, eh? Gotta get to work. Going out for a rip before going out for a rip before going to work. Otani is in Fortnite. How do you feel about that? Yeah, you know what? He deserves it. How I feel about that? Man, I picked the wrong game to play. Man, why are we not playing Fortnite? It's got Otani. It's got Solid Snake, probably. It's got like Demon Slayer characters. We should be playing Fortnite. We picked the wrong game to play. You know, if Otani is in Fortnite, I'm hoping Vladdy and Okamoto will be in Guilty Gear soon. Can you imagine? Anyway, have a good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone, says Chap, and I will send over that same Canadian sentiment. You guys have a good day. And let me go ahead and raid somebody. Can't wait for your next Fortnite stream. You got it. Tell me when Okamoto is in there. Or Murakami. Yeah, I will, yeah, let's see who's there. Let's, well, I know Genmu is going to be heading out soon because, they also have to work. So let's go ahead and raid Shizrang, and I'll raid, like, I raid Genmu a lot, and I'm happy to raid Genmu a lot, actually. I know that, you know, they are a good person to raid, but for today, just because it's getting late, they're gonna finish the stream soon. Let's raid Chisarang, and you know what? Next time, even if Genmu is about to end, we'd raid Genmu. So Chisarang. Oh, did you hear my cat? Oh, that's my other cat. That's Munch. You're already at work? You Alright, bud. See you at work, bud. Zimzader, you have a good day, man. And chat, Vi, everyone else here. What a group. Oh, I had such a fantastic stream. Rob, you have a good day, man. Alright. I'll see y'all next time. Take care, everybody.